We're not friends. I need you to understand that. Whatever you thought this was, this ain't that. I'm tired of faking it. I don't know why we always faking it. Motherfuckers be acting like they in your corner. Be acting like they support you. At the drop of a dime, they'll show you what it really is. We're not friends. Stop saying I'm your friend. You're not my friend. I'm not your friend. You're not my friend. We need to be okay with saying that. We need to be okay with looking somebody in the eyes. I need you to look me in my eyes. I need you to look me in my eyes and tell me the truth. Tell me the truth. Don't tell me what you think I want to hear. Too many of y'all saying shit because you think somebody wants to hear what you got to say. Nobody want to hear that fake ass shit you talking about. It's a whole lot of fake friends out here. Yeah, it's a lot of fake love. It's a lot of fake energy. And I need it to get away from me. We're not friends. You know that, right? You know that. We're not friends. Stop saying I'm your friend. I'm not your friend. I'm not your friend. I want to talk about friends. You want to get on fucking Facebook. How many friends you got on your Facebook? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about friends. You're tuned in right now. Let's talk about friends. I think we use the term a little bit too loosely. I think we label people our friends without really thinking about what that means. What does it really mean to be somebody's friend? What's the requirements? What are the expectations of a friend? How do you get that title in somebody's life? Oh, that's my friend. I think a lot of people have gotten really good at faking it. I think a lot of people have gotten great at faking the energy so that they can get whatever they can get from whoever's around. That's what I think people are good at. I don't think people are genuine friends ever. I don't think it's genuine. I think a lot of people are just full of shit. I think, unfortunately, that's just facts. That's the truth. A lot of people are full of shit. I mean, I can admit I've been full of shit. There's been a lot of situations where I've been uh being fake friendly around people. I think we all do it. You know, everybody put this mask on and they just, oh, let me be friendly around people. Let me be cordial. How many people are cordial with people? Y'all motherfuckers ain't real. Talk about friendship. If you're tuned in right now, let's talk about this shit. What is a friend? Let's define what a friend is. If you're tuned in, we're gonna really have a conversation. The fuck is that loud ass noise outside of my spot? If you're tuned in, I want to see some definitions of the word friend. I see y'all coming in. Shout out to the people that's tuned in. What is a friend? Let's see some definitions. We're gonna have a conversation about it. You ever felt like you lost a friend? Or have you ever not even felt like, have you ever lost a friend and was sitting there wondering like, what the hell happened? What the fuck happened? I thought we were friends. What the hell does that mean? You thought you was friends? Shout out to Jasmine Knox. Someone who accepts my authentic self and says what they say about me to other people to my face. I fuck with that. I fuck with that. If you got something to say about me, then you come and say it. You look me in my eyes and you tell me how the fuck you feel. Hey, that's actually a great way to tell if somebody's your friend or not. I've learned that there's an element of healthy confrontation that is necessary in order for us to really know who's our friend and who's not. If you and your so-called friend have never gotten into any confrontation, that's not your friend. If you and your friend ain't never had a disagreement and was not on the same page, you don't really know if that's your friend or not. You don't. You don't fucking know. Soon as some shit go left and you express to somebody what you don't like, how they respond to that, that's when you know. That's when you find out a person's character. Because guess what? It's all good when everything is all good. Yeah, it's all good when everything's good. Who are you when the shit goes left? Friend? Who are you then? Let's talk about friendship. Chris Bailey said, a ninja that's supposed to have your back to the end. I see what you did there. Okay, you said somebody that's supposed to have your back. Okay. I think my mic went dead. Hold up, let me get my other mic, see if it works. Okay, there we go. Hold up. Let me get right. Let me get right. All right, there we go. We should be good. We should be all right now. Clip that thing. Yeah. Yeah, we really in business. I'm gonna be getting back to my cook-ups too. People that's been waiting on me to cook up music. Yeah. I'm going to order some speakers. Take this fucking mask off my face. Yeah. I'm gonna be ordering some shout out to Faith. Shout out to my bro Corey, man. What's up, bro? Shout out to Faith Tomlinson. You know, I ain't seen the name Tomlinson since I looked at NFL football. There was a running back. His name was LaDainian Tomlinson. And he was a bad motherfucker. Are you related to him? Because I feel like if your last name is Tomlinson, you got to be related to him because that ain't no common last name. I feel like y'all got to be part of the same family. Okay, now what was I talking about? It's times where you think somebody's your friend, and soon as y'all have a disagreement or some type of thing goes left, or one person doesn't like what the other did, or y'all have some type of miscommunication or whatever the situation is, in that moment you find out if this is your friend or not. A lot of y'all suck at communicating when you're upset. No, just by marriage. Oh, okay, you married into the Tomlinson name. Gotcha. Gotcha. What's your definition of a friend, Faith? That's what we're talking about. Excuse me. I think we use that word a lot when we meet people, give them the friend label. And then when they prove to not be a friend, a lot of times we are shocked by that because in our mind we thought that they had some type of respect or some type of loyalty. A lot of people use that word. I think that word is pretty important in the realm of friendship. But I have my opinion about the word loyalty. I think loyalty is not it's not always a good thing. Faith said someone who we can be ourselves around. I love that answer. I love that answer. You ever been in a relationship with a person and when you're alone with this person, you feel like they don't even see you? Like it's like you feel like you got to be a shell of yourself to just be around the person. You ever been in a situation like that? It sucks. Sometimes it could be around family. Sometimes it could be somebody you in a relationship with, like an intimate bond with. But I agree with that. If you can't be who you genuinely are around a person, that's not your friend. And you're not a friend to yourself if you do that to yourself. If you hang around people that you have to minimize yourself around, that's bad. That's bad. And it's a lot of y'all doing that. You faking the funk. Like you faking that shit. I'm gonna use old school slang. You're faking the funk. Stop faking the funk, man. What the fuck are you doing? Why would you want to? And this is another thing. You can't really be who you are if you don't know who you are. So when you say like somebody you could be yourself around, do you think everybody knows who they are? Or do you think that's something you got to learn? I think when it comes to personality types, everybody has their own personality type. You don't have to think about that. It's just who you naturally are. It's how you behave, how you talk, how you joke. Everything about what you naturally do. That's your personality. So I think when you say be yourself, that's really what we're getting at. You don't want to have to hold back certain parts of your personality because you think the person around you thinks it's weird or they don't like that part of me. So I'm going to tone that part down because I know they don't like that part. Nah, that's not your friend. Yeah, that's some bullshit. Yeah, that's some bullshit. Do you think you have to like everything about your friend? Let's talk about that. I think people get caught up on what they like. Everybody wants to like everything. Let's see what Faith just said. Absolutely, we have to know who we are first. Yeah, you gotta know yourself. It's the only way you can pick the right friends. And honestly, when you're truly operating in yourself, you don't have to think about it. All the right people and right things are gonna come to you. Everything's gonna find you easily if you're just being yourself. The problem is people try to put on this um everybody puts on this fake ass mask around people, in the attempt to be appropriate or to be less of themselves because they think their true self is just not appropriate yet, or oh, I can't be my full self around this person. They're gonna judge me. They're gonna think this is this or this is that. I like when I meet people straight from the gate and they just are immediately being who they are and they don't give a fuck how I take it, how I think about it. It's like, okay, I like that. Because it's like if you're really being your full self, parts of your personality are going to get on people's nerves. It's going to be parts of you that people just do not like if you're really just being your true self. And that's why a lot of people build these fake bonds when they first interact with a person because they're not truly being every part of themselves. They hide in parts of who they are. And it's more out of like fear of what the other person's going to think. It's like you want to bond with other people so much that you're afraid to not have the friend. But like in this post, I said, we're not friends. It's a beautiful thing when you can get to a point in your life where you could tell somebody some shit like that. Like, we're not friends, or I don't like you, or I don't fuck with you, or whatever the statement is. And it's cool when you can get to a point where you're okay showing parts of yourself to people and having them be turned off with you. Like, I used to have a fear of not being liked. I wanted everybody to just love me. I'm glad I got rid of that trait. Facts, I told my husband I'm not always nice. Yeah, like, yeah, I don't like overly nice people. I used to be one of those people who's just overly nice. Like, you could be kind and not be overly nice. So that's today's message, is just you don't have to be nice to people. You ain't gotta do or say things that people like. If you're living your whole life to be liked or to be careful or to just not rub anybody the wrong way and you think that's you being good, it's not. You're building a lot of fake, fearful bonds with people because you're scared to show them who you are. You're scared to rock the boat. You're scared to rub them the wrong way or offend them. People get offended by an authentic personality. You ain't even got to be attacking a person. Somebody could just be offended by who you are. That ain't got nothing to do with them. Like, the way you move has nothing to do with other people. But what happens is other people take your actions personally. That's insane. Shout out to Joseph Johnson. Yo, my brother, what's up, bro? What up, bro? Man, I'm in here talking about friends. We in here talking about friendship. What's your definition of a friend? What's the requirement of a friend? What makes a friend a friend? Because it's a lot of fake ass friendships going on. And I don't like that shit. Made a force. I need a fucking lightsaber. The force is definitely with me, bro. The force is definitely with me. And it's always been with me. Don't ever get it fucking twisted. Yeah, don't ever get that shit twisted, bro. The force has always been within me, and the force is always gonna be in me, and the force is gonna come out of me, bitch. Yeah, and it's gonna get put onto your life. The force is gonna be placed onto your life. LaSonia, shout out to LaSonia, may the force be with you. Hey, I'm just saying though. May the force be with you, but don't be out here forcing shit. Let's talk about that word force. You want to be a force. You don't want to force though. See, because when you are the force, then you don't have to force. You feel what I'm saying? Let me talk my shit though. When you are the force, then you don't have to force. And a lot of you motherfuckers is forcing. You forcing friendships. You forcing relationships. Yeah, you forcing a whole lot of shit. I was going to do a number 3, but I ain't have a number 3, bitch. It stopped at number 2. Yeah, since we want to talk about the force, yeah, you want the force to be with you. You don't want to be out here forcing shit. You got to let life flow. When you in that force, when you're a force, you could just flow. Yeah, and you can move the things around you without forcing the shit. A lot of y'all trying to fit a circle into a square and you doing all this shit because the force ain't with you. The force is not with you, bro. You're doing too goddamn much. Faith said, living in fear is a horrible feeling. Walking on eggshells so you don't hurt people. Right. I hate walking on eggshells. You are not my motherfucking friend if I gotta do this around you. I gotta. Oh my God. Oh. Let me make sure I don't shake the ground too much for this sensitive motherfucker, bro. Damn. Who the fuck want to walk on eggshells they whole goddamn life? It's people in relationships right now that gotta walk on eggshells around your partner, and you sharing a house with this motherfucker. Damn. That's definitely not your friend. Let me read some more of these comments. Hold up. LaSonia said, force strong with this one. Yoda agreed. The force always been strong over here. I'm just saying. When you got the force, sometimes you got to hone that bitch in. You know, I could have been in front of the world all the fucking time. Everybody be hitting me up like, where the cook-ups at? Why you ain't going live? It's like when you know you got the force, you got to hone that shit. You can't just be willy-nilly with the force. You got to be ready to hone that shit. I'm ready now. I done had the life experience that I've needed to get back outside so I can really pour this force out the way I want. Joseph said, hold up. Right, because force is what got Diddy in trouble. Hey, man. Yo, this is insane to see how the entire world has just turned on Diddy. I'm not saying everybody just loved Diddy before all this shit came out with him and Cassie and all that shit. I'm just saying it's insane how quick the world will turn you into a fucking villain. Well, it ain't like the world turned him into a villain. It's like he did something and people found out about it. And now that shit can happen in the drop of a dime. That's scary, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. That's fucking scary. It's scary to know that you could be
one of the most revered, respected people in the world, right? You can spend decades of your life building this empire and getting all this love and respect for your craft and what you've done and what you're doing. And then at the drop of a dime, one thing can come out and your shit can just. That's some crazy shit, bro. That's some crazy shit. Hold on, let me scroll. Devon said, hey, can we talk about how yesterday there was a lot of fake friends thinking a real artist like yourself would actually use AI on a graphic? Yeah, man. I don't know why they thought I would lie like that, man. First of all, that's a good topic about AI. Ever since this whole AI thing started coming out, I've never been a huge fan of it. I think it could be used to do some cool things, to create visuals and different stuff, because I've actually used AI generated images. I didn't create them myself, but like I use these different websites where I find different stock images and things that I could use in graphics, and some of these images are now AI generated. So a lot of these AI images, they look cool. So there's some cool things that you could do creatively with it. I don't really like this whole voice mimicking, and when it gets too close to humanity, that's when it gets fucking weird. And y'all really do some weird ass shit. All this mimicking people's voices, and like you taking the voice of somebody else and making it sound like them and putting it out, and like, and when you start creating images with people that's like real people and making them, like I seen some weird shit of Kanye West and they had him doing some crazy shit in the AI image. It just looked, I'm like, man, y'all going too fucking wild with this shit. And it's getting creepy because people aren't even able to tell what's real and what's not. There was a time where I could put out an avatar, because I was doing avatars before this shit. Let's just get this shit completely straight right now. I've been doing avatars before AI was a thing. So before people was turning themselves into avatars, I was doing that decades ago. I've been ahead of this shit. I already seen that this was going to be a very digital world, and it's a cool thing to be able to have like an enhanced picture of yourself. So it's cool things that you could do with AI, but that is scary, that I could post a picture of myself bald. You know what I'm saying? I could pop outside with the bald head, and my people can't even trust that it's real because this fucking AI shit, bro. That's fucking crazy. And it's nothing different about how I'm editing my pictures. It ain't like it doesn't look fake. You know what I mean? Like it looked like a real picture. But then that lets you know how good the AI is getting. It's like you can't fucking tell, bro. It's crazy. Honestly, a lot of people don't know how to be friends because they never had a real friend. Yo, this is Corey, by the way. Let me shout out to my bro Corey. A lot of people don't know how to be friends because they never had a real friend. A friend is a person who you can be yourself around, and they can do the same, and y'all build a bond that can't be broken. If you never had a disagreement with your friend, then they are not your friend. Exactly, bro. Exactly. Real friends can talk and agree to not agree in certain situations or conversations. Yeah, man, that's when you really find out somebody's character, man. And what I've noticed is a lot of emotionally immature people, just cowards, man. Like every time it's some type of disagreement, motherfuckers don't even know how to have a voice in those situations. Like they be scared. Like, why are you so fucking scared? What do you think is gonna happen? Seriously, like, what the fuck do you think is gonna happen if we have a disagreement? The hell is what is the fear? And then people be like, oh, I want to live my life drama free. Nigga, life is not all peaches and rainbows, man. Like this shit gotta get heated sometimes. Deal with it. Damn. I don't like all that, man. I used to be on that like, oh, drama free, drama free. No, I need a little bit of drama, man. Not unnecessary drama. But it's fucking times where, yeah, sometimes you need a little bit of friction. You need some confrontation. Motherfuckers be acting like, oh, you my friend. It ain't never supposed to be nothing. Man, who the fuck told you that? Who the fuck told you that you and your friend ain't never supposed to get into it? What the? Come on, bro. Like, come on. Let me scroll. Shout out to the people that's tuning in. Joseph Johnson, Rudolph. Shout out to Rudolph Davis Jr. in this bitch. Darth Vader. Man, y'all always comparing, bro. It's like no matter what I look like, y'all got some kind of comparison. Damn. God damn, why can't I just have a black fucking scarf on my head? God damn, motherfuckers coming there talking about the forces with you. Star Wars, Darth Vader. God damn, it's like you can't be nothing without a comparison out here. God damn. Joseph Johnson said, we live in a sensitive ass world now. People so scared to live in their truth. Right, man, this shit is disgusting. Like, this shit is really disgusting, bro. Rudolph said it's scary that he been beating her and thought no one would see it. Man, I'm be honest, I don't even chime in on all the celebrity gossip and the no Diddy and the. I think all that shit is pretty fucking weird. I think it's very sad. We live in a very it's just a very judgmental world. And it's not to say that the people don't deserve those judgments or deserve those opinions. It's just weird to see how emotionally invested people get into other people's lives. And you don't even like know these people. They have no effect on what's going on in your life. And then like the world will turn you into a fucking laughing stock or a villain or just a bad individual. And then the whole world will just shit on you at the same time. It's like people get off on it. That's the part that's weird to me. Like, people get off on that shit. I don't get off on that. I stay away from all that. I be seeing it going on because you can't get away from it. This shit be everywhere. They done turned this man into a whole slang phrase. No Diddy. Like, what the fuck? And it's not to say he didn't bring that upon himself. Everybody is doing things that are going to reap some type of response or consequence. So you do fucked up shit, you're gonna get some fucked up consequences. So in that sense, there is no empathy. There's no deep sense of empathy where I'm like, stop going in on this person that did something wrong. But I always look at shit from just a certain angle where I'm not being so one-sided about it. I'm seeing it just from a bigger macro angle. And I'm like, people really be emotionally invested in this shit just to have an opinion about what other people are doing with their life. And that shit is weird. We have this weird obsession with conviction. Like, you want to convict a person of their wrongdoings. And I think people really get off on that. I don't really fuck with that. I don't really fuck with that shit. But yeah, shout out to the friends of the world. I hope y'all have great friends in your corner. I think earlier I said something about, does a friend always have your back? Or should a friend always have your back even when you're wrong? I say no. I don't think anything that is, if you're rooted in truth, then you have to always be loyal to the truth. And the truth is always what's right. You want to talk about being a righteous person. Doing what's right is doing what's true. And there are situations where it is true that you're in the wrong or the right. You did something and you're not in the right about it. So as your friend, I can't co-sign bullshit. I can't get behind something out of this sense of just being loyal to a person. Like wrong or right, I just gotta ride with. No, man. It's like, nah. If you're wrong, you're wrong. I feel like honesty is more important than just riding with a person no matter what. Like if I'm doing something individually in my life that's gonna put my friend in a fucked up position because I did something fucked up, I'm not gonna expect this person to carry the weight of my decision just because they're my friend. Like that's fucked up. I don't agree with that. Everybody has the freedom to do what they need to do for their own life. And you have to be loyal to yourself first. Fuck a friend, fuck a relationship, fuck anybody. You have to be loyal to yourself and be loyal to what's true, not just have this connection to a person and you feel obligated to just always be in their corner. That's when it gets that's when it gets to be weird to me. That's when it gets to be a little bit too overly attached and too much, man. Like, nah, man, I can't ever go against what's just facts and true and what's gonna be ultimately healthy for me. I'm not about to let nobody put me in a fucked up position. Excuse me. Like, you ever had a friend come to you and ask you to do something that's gonna put you in a fucked up position? Like they want you to lie for them, or they want you to do some sneaky shit because they can't do it and they need you to stick your neck out and possibly get fucked up for it. Like you doing some shit that could get you in trouble or put you in danger, but because you got this loyalty to your friend, oh, I'm gonna stick my neck out for my friend. And that's how I prove that I'm a good friend. Man, I'd be the one to be like, I'm not about to do that shit. Cause what if I end up sticking my neck out doing some shit, trying to do something for you, knowing that I'm putting myself in danger, and now I get myself fucked up. Who's the idiot? I'm the idiot. I'm the idiot for doing that. And I'm doing it why? Because I'm trying to be a good friend? Man, Nick. So in order to be a good friend to you, I'd have to be bad to myself. That's the thing I'm never with. There's nothing about love, friendship, or genuine connection to other humans should ever put you in a fucked up situation. Now, if we both are willingly in some situation and we're both in danger, that's different. Like, you have to deal with the situation that's in front of you. Like, we're both there. You know what I mean? You didn't put me in the position. I didn't put you in the position. We're just two friends and we're in a situation and we got to help each other in that shit. That's different. But like a lot of this shit, man, y'all be way too goddamn loyal. Way too fucking loyal for me, man. No, fuck that. Fuck that shit. Nope. But yeah, that's all I got for y'all today. I'm gonna hop on every day, give y'all a few words. This was today's words. I hope you got some great friends. I hope you're being a great friend. And first and foremost, I hope you're being a great friend to yourself first. Fuck these people. Love yourself.